Hi guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost and Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again, guys, with Better Call Saul!
Episode 3 of Season 1 called NACHO! Libre! No, seriously, no. Last episode, what happened?
Oh boy, Saul got an offer that he can or cannot refuse.
He can refuse, but with the way things are right now, he needs the money, and I feel like he wants the thrill. Like, I've talked a little bit with people online about this, and it's right now his job is monotonous, and it's always the same thing. It's day after day after day struggles, and nothing interesting is happening. And he's worth a lot. Like, this guy is really good as a lawyer, and I don't think he's being appreciated for what he can truly do. Walter White!
When you're good and that type of show, Vince Gilligan's show, by the way, when you're good, you'll never appreciate your own value.
It looks like it.
That's a thing.
It looks like it. But yeah, he looked tempted. He did say he was not gonna do this. He was not gonna help them out, but the hesitation was there. So, yeah, with that said, let's jump in episode 3 and see what he does.
Name, Charles McGill, client visit.
That's before? That's before.
Look at his hair. That's before, yeah.
Yeah, before. Holy shit, the casting is amazing because from afar, right now he looks like Saul. You think this is Saul when he was slipping Jimmy?
Maybe.
Here's
Yes! Oh my god.
Hey, I
Oh
knew
my
you'd
gosh!
All right, you're a sight for sore eyes. You're looking good. Jim.
So he did
It's
prison.
a long way, right? As you can see, I'm in a bit of a pickle. You certainly are. Forget the property damage and assault charges. You face being labeled a sex offender, Jimmy. If that happens, it'll follow you for the rest of your life. That is insane. Okay? That is a trumped up load of horse crap, Chuck.
Holy shit, he's so nervous.
Okay? Jimmy, if I do this, do not make a fool out of me.
Passed a bar right after, I think, so.
Everything you're doing, everything you're involved with, that's over. Just tell me what to do. Whatever it is, I'll do it. Just say it. Please, Chuck. Help me.
Oh, and now he's the one helping him out. He's got a good soul. No pun intended.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that makes sense now what he told him last episode when he came back drunk and then passed out on the couch. And his brother saw the hospital bill. And he was like, oh, this is not like before. This is not slipping Jimmy. I thought he was just, scamming people for money. But apparently he was into a lot more shit. He promised! He promised, though.
Hello? Hey, it's me. Jimmy? What's,
That's the blonde
Jesus,
lawyer.
what time is it?
Clock says 2, but I think that might be Ho Chi Minh's time zone. What you doing?
You think it's
Jimmy.
Kim?
No.
I think it is.
I'm not talking dirty to you.
Hey, how much exactly did Kettleman get away with?
Excuse me, innocent until
He's
proven
fishing
guilty.
for info.
Excuse
Fishing.
me, but I'm a taxpayer in this county. I think I have a right to know. He got away with $1 million, $1.6 million.
Yeah, he's probably a target. Somebody might get some bad ideas. What do you mean danger?
What?
You said the family might be in danger.
Oh, yeah. I'm drunk.
I'm not spinning thoughts.
Good night, Kim.
It is Kim!
Hi, Jimmy.
Ah, so
I
she's
know that
her.
they got something together.
She's his kind of protege or something. That's what Chuck called her. Almost like he recruited her and guided her a little bit into business or something. That's why they're so close.
you can have a protege and be that kind of close to.
Although now that
Dirty
he's,
talk at 2 in the morning.
now that he's mentioned a possible attack on the family, if something does happen, you know for sure she's gonna come back and talk to him.
True.
Hello! You've reached Team Kettleman!
Please leave a message for Craig.
Betsy, Warren, and JoJo after the beep!
Hello? Kettleman, you're in danger! You're in danger!
I'm sorry, what?
Craig, who is it?
I am not sure.
This is a warning! You're in danger! This is a friendly stranger! Your whole family's in danger! The money!
Whisper?
Call back on a better line.
Kettleman, you're in danger! They're coming for your money! Bye!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
he's so different.
You're so pure soul right
Yeah.
now. Literally.
I mean, and it's worse knowing what he's gonna do in the future.
In danger.
Oh my god, the timing?
Oh. That's...
Alright, I actually like that he's helping.
Counseling. Can't do it. I told you I was drunk.
He called her.
Kim, why are you asking me this?
What happened? Tickets!
Damn it. Here. I'm in a real rush. I didn't have time to get the validation.
Fine, $9.
He's just doing his job.
I don't have it.
Oh.
This is an emergency, okay? A serious, serious emergency. I have to get out of here. Fine! You're gonna make me walk back and get the stickers. I will walk back and get the stickers.
I'm not making you do anything. Those are the rules.
Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night.
He's kind of right though.
Screw you, geezer!
Knowing they're working together in the future.
Knowing
Holy
what he
shit.
can do against him.
He's gonna beat him up or scare him to death. Remember?
Yeah.
He got attacked. Or they just called for the police.
I don't know if they got attacked or...
In any case, no matter what happened, his phone call last night was way too obvious.
But maybe they would have been attacked if he didn't call them. Now they got a warning and they could act on it.
Yeah, but he could have called the family first, not Kim. It's because he called her that she's like, you're aware that something was gonna happen?
The place is ransacked. No sign of the family. There's no note, so
Oh shit.
we're still figuring it out. I gotta get back.
Yeah.
Either they took them or they bailed? Oh my god!
What would you do if you received a phone call at
And you saw
2
someone
or 3
parked
in the
outside.
morning? Huh?
It's not just Craig and Betsy Kettleman, it's their 2 kids as well. You would say something if you could help find them, right?
I think they left.
I don't know what happened to them.
That guy that works with Tuco doesn't seem like the type that would kidnap children or hurt children if he didn't have to. So maybe they just bailed and
He said he was gonna wait for his call.
And that's- yeah.
But maybe that
Workout.
not soon or...
although it's crazy stupid to leave the house like that and not call your lawyer.
Nacho, leave it. Yes, I'm.
So Nacho's his
This
nickname.
is the party you spoke to the other day. And I sincerely want to help you de-escalate your situation, legally and otherwise. My hope of hopes. This is all a big misunderstanding. 146-8729.
I can understand why he's so freaking out. He doesn't know what's going on or what happened to the family, and it's probably his fault. If something did happen, he tipped them, so.
God.
How would they know, though? Are they part of the gang, or are he's just paranoid?
Thank God! Help! Help! No! Shoot!
Oh,
There's a
no.
cop shot! I got bad knees! Ow! Oh.
This is lawyer.
Whose lawyer?
Oh, they tapped into his phone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
That's,
freaking god! Oh my god!
Oh, fuck.
the
Oh,
timing!
Shit. Oh, shit.
And now he ends up being. Oh, I mean, it would. Okay, but they're definitely not responsible then.
A neighbor lady saw a suspicious van parked across the street from the Kettleman's house 2 nights in a row. She wrote down the license plate. It was your license plate. Cops tracked your van and you, searched it, and found blood on the floor. So, here we are. That's a bad thing, Nacho. That's very bad.
I can't take him seriously with a name like that.
If you give them up now, full cooperation.
I was there. I was casing the place. Figuring out the best way in and out, what time they went to bed, all that. They were fine when I left. The cops are out there right now, poking into my business, and if they find something on me or my partners for real, it's gonna be bad for you.
Oh shit!
Real bad.
So,
Using magic.
Bad.
You've got an innocent man in there right now who I demand you release with an apology!
I know the suspects. There's no evidence that points to anyone else.
Well, then I want to see the crime scene, because you guys are missing something.
Screw you, missing something.
No, detectives, I think that's a good idea.
I think there was another
Yeah,
crew. Or they left in a hurry and that's why the house is like this. Because, I mean, another crew, who could know about this?
So?
And the timing.
with that, no, somebody went inside. Even if they left in a hurry,
Yeah,
they wouldn't
okay,
messed
yeah.
up the living room like that.
Where's the doll?
Where's the what?
Where's the doll that goes with all this stuff? In every picture of this little girl, she's holding the same doll. So
She
where's
kept it with
the doll?
her.
What does it matter?
Doll is gone, girl is gone, which means doll and girl are most likely together, which means
I have no idea what that means.
the kid wasn't dragged out of the house, ipso facto.
Wait, what are you saying?
They left.
Maybe the Kettlemans kidnapped themselves.
Don't say it like that.
They staged this to throw everyone off. Oh, come on, you don't think it's possible I'm right?
It's possible. Unlikely.
Come on.
Mike. Oh.
I suggest you find parking somewhere else.
Somewhere else? As it where somewhere else?
Not my concern.
You don't mess around with Mike.
Hey, I'm gonna park right here.
I don't think you want to be doing that.
Oh yeah? You gonna gum me to that, huh, geezer?
Yeah, no, you don't want to mess around with them.
This gentleman is willing to let this go, not press charges, if you help us out. You gotta get your client to tell us where he has the family stash.
Pieces of
Guys,
shit.
I'm the definition of a broken record on this one. Nacho is Nacho Man. Comprendo? Nobody took the Kettlemans. The Kettlemans took themselves.
You gonna keep playing that line?
It's gonna go
Mike is interested by his
do
theory.
your worst.
He did the slight
Guys, wait a second.
eyebrow
I
twitch.
changed my mind.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, what? I don't want to press charges.
If Mike believes it, I believe
Hey,
it.
Cagney, Lacey.
When I was still on the job back in Philly, we had this case.
Hold up. No, wait. On the job, as in you were a cop on the job?
This bookie disappeared after the Super Bowl. Cowboys, Steelers, took $6 million in bets. He was 2 doors down from where he lived in a foreclosed house. Hid there for 6 months without anyone suspecting.
But why? Why not run?
That's what everybody expects. It's human nature to want to stay close to home.
Listen to Mike.
Nobody wants to leave home.
Oh. This entire show started with them away from home. The beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You're kidding.
They went camping? That would make so much sense.
Before I say farewell, I'll give you one more day so you can
Find out what's happening. He's gonna find them.
find out what's happening.
He found them.
Here's Johnny! Hey, Warren. Hey, Jojo.
Please, could we just talk this through?
It's not an option. You either do this on your own recognizance or the cops come and drag you by your heels.
He wanted to help them, they dropped him, and now his life is on the line.
This is happening.
No,
Yes, it is. You're doing. Yes. Tell
It's the money?
We're doing this now.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Huh, well, now I mean there's not even a need for a defense for this case, because he's got the proof right there. What a shitty place to end. That cliffhanger. Alright. I wonder if they're gonna try to maybe buy him out. Be like, take the money and don't...
If I were them, that would be my first option.
Yeah, but he's not gonna go for it. His life is on the line. But, I mean, right there, what he did, he kind of solved 2 cases at once.
So, why didn't you become a cop, huh?
Oh, he'd be really good. Well, I mean, I feel like it's not necessarily because he's good at it. It's just that he tends to have good instincts. And he's intelligent.
When you're a lawyer, it's good to have good instincts. So,
Yeah.
that'd be good, yeah.
Yeah. But at the beginning of the episode, I was like, he has shitty luck. But then in his shitty luck, he does end up on top. Because this was wild. I mean, he looked for like an entire like evening or something. He could have easily get lost. This is a vast place.
So, we kind of learned that Mike used to be a cop.
Well,
So
we knew
the
that,
whole
yeah.
thing with the girlfriend and the drunken husband already happened.
Yeah, that happens. I don't know if we're I don't know if we're gonna see more of it of Mike's past. We're gonna see more of him though. I'm really happy because he's been in every episode, even if as just a cameo. I'm really happy, and it's interesting to see this side of him because at this point, and someone kind of confirmed it to me, but at this point he doesn't know Gus. He doesn't work for him, so because otherwise he wouldn't be working there, at the courthouse.
Yeah,
it's crazy because everyone working with him knows that he's the guy. He's the one that can solve cases. He was the guy they looked up to, and because of what happened, now he's taking care of the tickets, and no one takes him seriously, and he gets like, Saul was the first to do it in this. Like, he was intimidating him and just calling him names. He's just doing his job. But he used to be so important. So for these guys to go to him and be like, please do us a favor and stuff, they think they can just have him do whatever they want, but he's got crazy good instincts. It took him 1 second to hear Saul's story, and you saw his eyebrow just do click. And then,
Yep. Okay, so they didn't leave.
Okay,
It was
so-
right in the background, guys.
I mean, you understand. I mean, at this point, he's been doing that for several years, I feel like. His job as a cop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, after a while, you learn how to read people, and you learn how to read situations. And it was too convenient. Even, we pieced it together. We had doubts, but we kind of figured that they might have bailed. And then we saw the house and we were like, yeah, so... But the idea was there, because too many coincidences makes for fiction, basically.
Well, sometimes the most extraordinary stories end up to be true, so that could be true also. But yeah, two clues on the same case.
And right after he called them to say like, you're in danger, and you saw how they reacted. Like they're super skitterish, and when Saul was trying to...
The husband stole more than $1 million.
Yeah. And when Saul was
I would
trying...
be skitterish too.
When Saul was trying to convince them to take him on as a lawyer, and they were like, you saw that they wanted to go with him, but then the wife was like, maybe we should sleep on it. It's not because they wanted to rethink the idea of having a lawyer. It's because they didn't want this lawyer. They wanted the best of the best, and they went for the firm. And I mean, they knew they did something wrong, and they are very, they were scared to lose everything, especially now that we know they had kids. So that would make a lot of sense. And I mean, you were right, like the guy, Nacho, I really cannot take him seriously with that name, but this guy did say to Saul that he was going to wait for his call or something, that he was going to give him a chance to help him out. So why would he go after the family on the same day? That didn't add up. Although now Saul is really involved with this group. He's seen as their lawyer. The people around him, like the police officers and Kim, they've seen him work for these guys. So if something happens, it's going to come up. And now they're going to test for the blood in the van, because they're not going to let that go. They can let him go for this case, but there's still blood in the van.
Unless they said that it was my cousin's blood because he cut himself and I drove him to the hospital.
He could argue about that. Especially, well, if they don't give them any reason to look further into this, they might not do it. But this guy has a lot hiding in his backyard. So I'm like, I sure hope for Saul's sake. And yeah, I know I'm still calling him Saul. I'm sorry.
It was so harsh for me to see Saul so scared in front of
his brother?
In front of Nacho.
Oh.
Because I'm so used to him to be outgoing and he knows what to do in the interrogation rooms with the culprits. But now it's kind of his first time with a big fish working with him, and he wasn't sure what to do. And so,
we still don't really know what he did. Like, that first scene with Chuck surprised me because I thought he was just doing some little scams here and there. But apparently, like, beating someone up, assault and stuff. I'm like, okay, dude, what the hell were you doing back then? And that's... Yeah, no, I mean, this guy has a past for sure, and it's crazy that we get to see a little bit more of that every episode. But it broke my heart to see him lose his components, because he's always been really expressive, and he talks fast, and he would be a perfect salesman. I swear. It's part of his personality. It's part of his personality. And when he's in control, you feel it. He prepares for that. You see him prepare for that. But when he's not prepared, he loses it. It's almost like he's trying to say one thing, but then everything he wants to say is kind of mixing in his head. So it comes out jumbled, and he's trying to appear, in the beginning I was saying, like, he keeps putting his hands up on the table and down and up and down.
Yeah, but I was going to say that it's because he's so much outgoing and gesture to express himself, but with the chains he can't.
Although I would say that even with that attitude he usually has, this was a lot. Like, this was way too much. And I feel like that's a nervous, that he was really nervous, because I feel like he's afraid to be seen as a disappointment or a dropout or just a failure, especially since, I mean, his brother is a top lawyer, and I don't know about his parents, but I don't know, they didn't mention his dad or anything, but I mean, when you're the son that usually fails in a family where everyone succeeds, the pressure is high. And he was not going well. Like, he did not go the right way when he was young, and to be faced by his brother and just not have anything to say to explain himself, I could understand the nervousness. And it's crazy to see a guy that's usually so, like I said, expressive, and I mean, he's, like I said, he's a really good talker, but right there, he didn't know what to say, so he lost it completely. And we saw it again with the Nacho. When he's not prepared, that's basically what it looks like.
What is that? It's a comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
And some people were saying that basically Better Call Saul is a series where we spend our time thinking, what is it going to be? Like, what is going to turn him into Saul Goodman? And what is going to destroy Jimmy and leave only Saul behind? Because Saul is basically the Heisenberg to Walter. So, yes, Saul and Heisenberg are the kind of persona that they're going to end up with. But, and I feel like some people were saying, don't take it too seriously right now. Like, let it happen. It's going to take some time. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. I'd rather have a great character development that takes time than a rushed storyline. And I feel like, just like with Heisenberg, Saul is a part of Jimmy that is already there. It's just that right now he hasn't tapped into that potential. But because right now he's never really dealt, like you said, with top dogs in the criminal environment in the criminal world. There you go.
Yeah.
Only as a lawyer, and even then, he I don't know what type of people he used to defend, but he hasn't really dealt with dangerous people in a personal environment where his life is on the line. So this is new to him, and he's got the money problems. He's got to take care of his brother. Yeah. Right now, I think he has the potential to become Saul Goodman in the future, but he's just not there yet. And it's interesting to see how far from that guy he is still. Because I thought for sure he was going to take on that opportunity. He was going to take on that deal with NACHO, even if it was going to take some time, or even if it was going to, turn him apart. But he ended up not doing it. I mean, on the contrary, he called ahead to warn them of them coming.
He didn't know how to find out where the money was, so he couldn't have helped Nacho anyway. And like Nacho said, if you can't help me, I'm gonna rob them up, and that would be the harsh way.
Pretty sure he could have figured something out.
Where could you hide $1 million and plus?
I mean, he figured out that they bailed and kidnapped themselves, so I wouldn't put it above him to find something, or at least, I mean, even if he never found out, he could have tried. So I'm just saying that it surprised me in a very good way to see him put his life on the line here to warn them of what was going on. Although it was a crazy, stupid idea to call Kim and be like, I mean, maybe someone's after them, maybe they're in danger. And I'm like, you're not subtle at all, dude.
Nope.
I pieced together that she was Kim. We talked about this, I think, after episode 2, and or in between episode 1 and 2, and we were like, they are very close. And Chuck did mention a certain Kim that is his a lawyer that's I mean, doing well for him or herself. So I was like, maybe the blonde girl lawyer, his Kim, ended up to be right. So I'm happy that we get to meet someone that's close to Saul enough to understand how he works. And I mean, that conversation on the phone was really good. She knows him well. I wonder how they met. I really wonder. I wonder if we're gonna see it.
Probably not.
Or maybe they'll talk about it.
Who knows?
It's kind of at the center of the relationship. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
You know what to do, guys. You want to watch it now, you go down there, you click and you subscribe, or you wait for next Wednesday to come by on YouTube to watch the next episode, guys.
Thank you,
guys.
Bye.